Really pleased with our guys. I thought our first half, you saw great unselfishness, 18 assists, only 2 turnovers. I thought once the score got, I believe it was 16-14, and I thought we cleaned up our defensive effort as far as forcing some contested perimeter jump shots, which led to transition opportunities. I think that's when we hit that 19-0 spurt there. And I was pleased with our progress on the defensive glass, only 2 offensive rebounds allowed there in the first half. Second half, got to play everybody, got to rest some guys. I thought it was a good game for us coming back from Christmas, and now 0-0 heading into league play.
KJ Williams in the starting lineup. Yeah. Looked like you guys were trying to get him very involved. Looked like he really enjoyed that, getting 12 first half points. What are you looking for in him in the starting lineup?
Well, since Anthony went down, that would be now 6 games ago, KJ has been terrific. He's been very efficient offensively. He's learning and getting better at the defensive end of the floor. I thought he's had good chemistry with Ja. He's done a very nice job finishing plays around the basket. And he's worked extremely hard. He's invested a lot of time, and I think that's a big reason for the success he's having. Also, I thought for Mike, and as I told Mike, it was not a demotion for him by any means. We're counting on him. He's a very good player. I thought it would be good for him to come off the bench tonight and get to see the game. I wanted him to play a little bit more relaxed and more confidently at the offensive end of the floor. He's had some huge games for us so far this season. And I thought he did that. He came in and knocked down a 3 right away. You saw Mike's playmaking skills, 3 assists, no turnovers, and he was very good on the offensive glass.
Maybe something on how well your front court played tonight and has been consistently since Anthony's gone down. It seems like they've really all stepped up to the occasion.
They have. The defense has been good there. The second half obviously was not tonight. But overall, in this 6-game span, the efficiency, especially at the offensive end for Darnell and KJ, has been very, very good. They've worked extremely hard to create angles in the post. They're playing with a guy who will get you the ball if you do what you're supposed to do, and then they're finishing the plays. And that's a credit to both of them and the work they've put in.
Can you talk a little bit about or explain perhaps the coaching strategy? You guys are up kind of big. You get Morant sat down. You get DeQuan out there, and then all of a sudden Charles Cobb explodes for 13 of his 17 points. You bring Morant in at that point to kind of stop that run by them. What's the coaching moment there that you're trying to tell your team, hey, we can't allow this to happen?
Well, I mean, you look at the second half. I mean, I say it all the time. I don't care who plays. I mean, if you got a Murray State jersey on and you go out there, you're expected to defend at a high level, communicate at a high level, play the way we play. And we just gave up too many points. And they were just isolating us, going one-on-one. They hit some tough shots, and credit to them. You know, and they score the ball. That's what they do. You know, Coach Britt's done a great job there for a long time. They average over 92 points a game. But I thought we were able to take them out of their offense, which is what we wanted to do, and then it became a one-on-one game, and I thought they won way too many of those one-on-one battles and beat us off the dribble. And you know, I just felt like that was the necessary substitution at the time.
One play, and again, it was toward the end of the game, but I thought it was kind of indicative of what you've been talking about. Mike Davis gets an easy layup. He's going to go for 2. It's going to score. Instead, kicks open to a DeQuan Smith, who hadn't hit a shot yet as a racer, buries a 3, something he's been looking for. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, it means that play right there means everything to me and to our staff and to Murray State basketball. That's what I want our team and our program to be about. That's why this team's so much fun to coach. We've got a lot of new guys, which presents challenges in itself. We've overcome some adversity of different injuries, and that's all part of it. But our team plays extremely hard, and they play together. And when you have those 2 traits, you'll keep getting better as a team. You're a lot of fun to coach. You enjoy playing with each other. Fans enjoy watching it. And so I thought that was a great play, really indicative of the type of player Mike is. He could have taken the layup, but he wanted to get DeQuan going. And, you know, when you make plays like that, the shots usually go in. And so I thought that was really, that's who I want Murray State to be. That's who I want us to be when we play the game. I thought it was a great play.
You got a little bit more of a look at Daquan with 8 minutes tonight. What did you see? How do you think he fared out there? And have you gotten to talk to him after the game to see how he was feeling about it?
Yeah, he played extremely hard. I thought you saw him pressure the basketball defensively, very active there. I thought you saw the tired legs. You know, and it's tough. I mean, especially as a true freshman, when you miss over 4 months of time, it's a process getting back, and you know, you can't. You know, we practice, we go extremely hard. We get up and down and compete, but still, there's nothing like being out there in front of 4,000 or 5,000 people, getting up and down the floor. And so I thought you saw some of the rust on some of those shots, but you know, the other thing you saw is he can get a shot when he needs it, and those are shots he'll make as he moves forward with his career here.
I know you can't play everybody on the roster, but somebody like Javion Eves got 14 minutes tonight, shakes off his first 2 missed threes, and Kansas next 4, including 3 in a row. When you have a weapon like that you've used a time or two this year, what does that mean from a special team standpoint?
Well, Javion's an elite three-point shooter. I mean, elite. You know, shot 44% last year in junior college, was second-team All-American. Very, very good player. Very excited he's here, and I expect him to work to increase his role on a daily basis, and that starts with, like some of our other players, continue to improve at the defensive end of the floor, containing the dribble one-on-one. Because he's got a gift. He works hard, and he can really shoot that ball.